All right, guys, what's going on? Another day in the shop. We got stuff moved out. Look at the silverback just sitting out there. It just sits pretty nice. But we had to move that out here to get the cow on the lift. And Joey and Ben pulled apart the rear end. That was the issue why we haven't been running the car, because it damaged the rear end at Piedmont. If you guys don't remember, it locked up. It made a horrible noise. We had to jack it up to get it in the trailer, and then we had to jack it up to get it out of the trailer. It was a total nightmare. Here it is. There's the 9-inch. Here is the third member, and there are all the missing teeth. That is not ideal by any means. That's a big break. Yeah. So we don't know right now if the housing itself is good, but it's a steel housing. It's one of the strangest older third members, so I'm sure that it's fine. I mean, this thing is like, how heavy is that?
Pretty heavy.
It's like old school, just steel. If it was aluminum, this would probably be smoked. But yeah, I mean, this is a this is why it sounded so bad. Absolute carnage. So we got another gear here. So this is a 373 gear. We got a 390 gear right here, same gear. That was in the car for, I'd say, like half a season. But the thing is, I mean, it's trying to move 4,000 pounds, okay? We've been 121 in the 60 foot, and just look at that thing. That is not a small car. That lift is pissed off holding it up. 121 in the 60 foot, that is just all right there. That's just all on the gear. When it went out and made its pass, it kind of shook the tires a little bit. You can't really feel it in that car. It's still got rubber bushings and all other stuff in there, so you can't really feel it shake. You can only like kind of see it in the tack. But it shook the tires like a split second and then did this to the gear, so there was no chance to correct it. But this is what happened. It's got a couple teeth left on it. I wish Phil was here to make a joke. If you guys know me, you'll know what joke I would refer to. So comment down below if you know what joke I'd make. But yeah, I mean, this is it. It's a bad break, but Joey and Ben got me covered. We're going to throw another gear in there and be good to go. But like I was saying, going to a 390 gear from a 373, what we're trying to do is take some load off that converter. Spoke with Byron at Cameron Converters, and he's saying it might go faster and have a lower RPM through the traps with different gear in it, because right now this longer gear is just loading down the converter and kind of making it blow through it a little bit. When we did that converter change with the Cameron Converter, it picked up like 3 numbers instantly, first lick out. So it works. Cameron makes a badass converter. They're doing all of our transmissions. There she is right there. Check out Byron and the guys down at Cameron Converters. I'll put Byron's Instagram here, and you could just send him a DM and say, hey, yo, I need one of your badass converters that have like no converter slip, because it's really like cheating. If you eliminate the converter slip, you mile an hour, you ET faster, everything works better. But he said, try 390 gear. It should help it out of the hole even better. So we're trying to go 110 in the 60 foot at 4,000 pounds, and then kind of see what happens. So that's what we got going on. We're going to pull the gear out, and the strange spool is still intact, so everything's strange, held up strong. The gear is not strange. I do want to let people know. I run Strange everything. They are a badass company, badass support, badass product, but, I mean, this is not a Strange gear. So this is a, whatever this is here, high performance ring and pinion set. This is it's exact gear, just different ratio. So that's what we got going on in the shop today. You'll see the other video, which I already filmed. I'm not sure. This is before PRI. We're heading up to PRI this weekend, so you guys will probably be watching this video while we're up there. But we're going to have this engine assembled. I already have these bolts on order, so put those in there, good to go. It's got the custom ground camshaft by myself in the whiz wheel. We whacked that off. Or, well, can't say that. We knocked off some of those burrs, and yeah, so we got it all cleaned up, ready to go back together. I need to pull the heads off Chris's car to go on that. But, yeah, so let's go over here. We got some presents. We got some stuff. We got some packages. And, oh, I do want to talk about, where is it? My buddy Chris dropped off a wonderful RC car. He dropped off a bunch of them. And like us tinkerers, we couldn't just leave it alone. We had to go and get 66% boat nitro. And boy, oh boy, does it work well. We were out there on the road. I ran down a truck. Did you guys see that? You guys saw when I ran down a truck? I busted that ass. I gap him. That poor guy was just trying to get somewhere, and he got the gap. But I do want to also say I got some barbecue. Someone sent us some barbecue, which was absolutely awesome because I'm a huge barbecue fan. I love like brisket, or burn ends. That's like my go-to. So I do got to give these guys a shout out because this is some awesome stuff. Here we are. Look at this. Joe's KC Barbecue. Beef burnt ends, beef brisket, and spare ribs. So excited. Cannot wait to eat this. They send it. It's awesome. Gets packaged in dry ice. Has instruction book on how to cook it all. So super stoked about that. Oh, there's even some Dippin' Dots. Ben, those must be your Dippin' Dots, huh?
Oh, yeah. Those are definitely my chocolate.
Yep. Those are Ben's Dippin' Dots. But let's get into I'm shipping stuff out like crazy, trying to get everything out before I leave for PRI, because I wasn't planning to go to PRI, and that kind of threw a wrench in the plans. But got to go to PRI. I'm going to ship everything out. If you don't have your orders yet, don't worry. They're on the way. They are on the way. I've been packaging all night last night. That's my third row of stuff. I already took stuff to the post office today. So, ton of orders going out. But, got this huge box here from the UPS store. LA Nasty. LA Nasty. Close. Very close UPS store. Slightly wrong. We are LS Nasty. But let's open this up and see what we got inside. Ben, you definitely want to join us when we open this up. Oh wow, he sent me everything. That's 9-inch flange, yeah. Alright. Oh god, e-brake, target brake shoes.
Yep.
God, it's like an entire brake, a complete brake kit. All right, here we are. Super stoked about this. Devin sent me a message on Facebook, and he's like, "Hey, dude, I got an 8/8 swap Colorado with 9-inch flange on the end, and I've been running this Willwood. We always call it Wildwood, but it's a Willwood brake kit." And he went to aerospace, and he's like, "Dude, do you want it? I'll just send it your way." So I was like, "Dude, that's awesome. I can't believe that." Super stoked. So he sent me his kit right off his truck. It's got the C-clip eliminator.
Yeah. So
it's set up for a 9-inch flange. Those are nice. These are high dollar.
There's a C-clip eliminator.
That eliminates the C-clip.
Yeah, that right there holds the bearing in. So there's 4 bolts that go through that. So you press the bearing on your axle, and then you slide your axle into the big forward end.
And then
this slides over, and then sandwiches the bearing in the big end.
So I'll just get some Ford 9-inch flangers and have Jason weld them onto it, because we're gonna narrow the shit out of it.
Yeah, you need the
big
9-inch ends.
Yeah, the big ones, and then we'll be good to go. But I'm super hyped. Thank you, Devin. I mean, this is absolutely awesome. These are gonna be great. Now he said that these work with Raystar drag lights or something. I'm not sure what they are.
They work with RTSs too.
They work with but either way, I mean, there's a lot of meat we can sand down if we need to make them work. But super stoked, because one thing the Colorado will be doing is it will be stopping. Yeah. And it's got are we gonna use the e-brake? Street truck?
We could.
It'll
bolt up.
Look, it's got shoes and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm super hyped. Thank you, Devin, for sending this stuff over, and I can't wait to get on the truck. Now this puts a fire under my ass to get that 9-inch or that 8/8 built. Get it built and ready, sitting there.
Yeah, all you need. Luckily, they're nice and cheap.
Yeah, I got the flange, I got the housing over there. Strange has the best like 8/8 package where
They're the only ones that make a 35 spline kit for it.
Yeah, you call up Strange, say, "Hey, I got an 8/8." They're like, "I got you, fam." So everyone.
Just 33.
Yeah, we're not. That Pro Charger needs 35. I gotta show Chris. Chris will. Over under on Chris just saying, "Oh, Wildwood." Over under. What percentage?
I don't know.
What, you trying to get some Wildwood?
That's what I said. I guarantee you. First thing he says.
Wildwood.
Wildwood. So hype. So hype. Some nice brakes here. We're good to go. Alright guys, just got back from lunch, got another package here, got some stuff from, I don't want to say it wrong, Home Built Hot Rods, and a letter. Since I'm illiterate, Chris,
oh my goodness,
hit him with it.
You have to edit this.
I know, it's pretty, it's my handwriting.
And I spell it J-O-N.
Wow,
That's good.
There's an H in my name, but
No,
proceed.
J-O-N's good.
I hate you so much.
Oh yeah, you gotta have to let it sit. It's got handwriting like my mother.
Love the channel.
And content.
Oh, I thought it was Cow Fast.
I thought it was comfort.
Oh, I thought it was Cow Fast.
Cow Fast. No, not so fast. They're watching the video. Please find the sticker enclosed for your shop door. There it is.
Look at that.
Going right on the door. It says also a few shirts. Thank you.
Thank you for the shirts. We definitely appreciate that.
I would love and appreciate a shout out to my Facebook page to help support my race program and shop. If possible, also, if ever in SoCo.
Oh, California.
That's where our guys are. They're on the way there right now.
Yeah.
And want to race, hit me up for some 8th Mile madness.
Oh, you don't want any action in the 8th Mile. Everyone check out Home Built Hot Rods on Facebook. We'll slap the sticker on right here. Look at that. Look at our sticker doors. Looking pretty nice. We still don't have a TCAM sticker. Cornbread's going to be pissed.
What happened to that? We used them all in cars.
We used them all in cars. We got to get some more. All right, guys, walking over here. I'm about to run and go get these bolts, put that motor together for the other video. Not a good sign over here. The support for the pinion, which makes 9-inch badass, is damaged. I don't know if you guys can see in there. I'll put some light in there, and you can see just on the left-hand side, it looks like the gear caught it. Yep, you can see it right there. Left-hand side, right by the gear, it hit it, and that is going to make this case the newest piece of trash laying around the shop. So, as far as gear install, that halts it. I know most of the guys from Strange are at PRI, all my contacts at Strange are at PRI, getting set up because they have a nice booth there. So that's going to be the end of the 9-inch stuff in this setup for this week at least. I'm gonna have to get a new a third member and hopefully get, I mean, the spool's only $100, but I already got a spool for this one, so we're just kind of stuck waiting to see what's going on here. But as of now, it's an old iron housing. Most likely it's smoked, so that's what we got going on. Got to get a new housing. Unfortunately, it's the way it goes sometimes, so that's a wrap on this one. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have a third member out there, a spare one that you want to get rid of, let me know. I'll scoop it up from you. But that's the wrap. Say goodbye to this one. This one lived a good life. Had like 5 or 6 years of hard racing, and that's the end of the road. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Hope to see you guys at PRI. We'll check you out in tomorrow's video. Why are you coming here fresh off the streets, breaking everything?
Yeah, man.
Just
that's how I roll.
Breaking everything.